Here, what's going on, Master Chief? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is, had to do a suit up. Captain Vaughn's not a bad, it's close to a Captain Vaughn. He's got the belt boxes, the pauldron, basically, he'd be my captain. Yeah, this one I was just taking pictures to submit for approval for my 332nd clone, and I figured I'd come on here and, you know, just show y'all what's going on. We got that. So I finished this the other day. Very happy with this. I like it. It's actually much lighter than my 501st helmet. Yeah. Much more comfortable, but I figured come on here and give you guys a little tour of this bad boy, this pretty boy. So yeah, I've got my first big, you've got a, yeah, I like the Death Trooper, very shiny. I worked on some Death Trooper armor for 850 Armor Works. It was that was a fun build. I've got my first big troop coming up this weekend. It's Pensacola Ice Flyers. It's their local hockey team in Pensacola, Florida, and it's an official Lucasfilm event. But yeah, should be on the ice with this armor. Yeah, there's a full 360 tour. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. Very excited about that. I've got myself, actually got in challenge coins. Let me show you. Patches and coins, my first set. So, the 25th anniversary 501st Legion patches. Thank you very much for that. Very happy with that, very happy with that. What's going on, Grogu? My man. And then also, I got some challenge coins. So these, you know, different events, you sometimes give those to people. Sometimes we trade them amongst ourselves. I'm debating, you know, maybe starting to give these away on my channel as well. But yeah, this is the 25th anniversary challenge coin. I got these from Alvin Johnson, who's the guy that created the 501st Legion. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, I'll give you guys a full view of the 332nd Clone Trooper, Ahsoka Clone Trooper helmet. Ooh, missed a comment. Yeah, I love this new helmet too, man. Inside of the helmet is really just a couple pads. So I've only got those pads in there. That's all I really need. That is some screening that goes underneath that. And then I've got the visor itself super glued in. So that's all I need for this one. And the helmet, the padding is kind of arranged differently in each helmet that I have, just depending on what the inside of it's like and where my face hits. But yeah, this one sits really well with just those. Really nice. Then I've got this one, which is, you know, slightly different. I don't have the side pad in there right now, but there's another pad that goes on the side there. But yeah, that one's slightly different. This one's a tighter fit than my other helmet. Ooh. It's a little harder to get that one off and on. What's going on, Matt? What's happening, man? I was just showing off new helmets, my new patches and challenge coins. So I got my new challenge coin in. It's the 501st 25th anniversary. Ding, ding. I'll be sending these off to a couple people probably. But yeah, I think I may give these away on my channel now too. You take these to events and you'll give them away at special events to, you know, if there's somebody that you know, that you're there for a special reason, you'll give them. Sometimes we trade them amongst each other, and you just use it for whatever. It comes from the military tradition, which was you would bring your battalion's coin, and if you're in a bar and you run across somebody else, you drop your coin down, they don't have theirs, they have to buy the drinks. So that's where that tradition came in. But yeah, so I was just taking pictures to submit this costume for 501st approval. So hopefully it'll be about a 2-week process and get this approved as well, and I'll be able to start wearing this one. So I've got my first troop coming up this weekend. I'm super psyched about it. Pensacola Ice Flyers, so it's Star Wars night there. I think there's 35 of us now that are signed up, so I think 3 or 4 clones there. It's an official Lucasfilm event. I'm not sure if I'll be able to take pictures or just give my phone to somebody else to take pictures, but hopefully I'll get a lot of pictures of this event and see those. There you go. Yeah, so you know the tradition. You're not buying the fucking drinks. So yeah, challenge coins. But I got my first set, and it kind of came in right before this first big event. So I'm gonna be psyched. I'm gonna be psyched for it. Psyched. Yeah, this one is so. This event, like since it's official Lucasfilm, we're not allowed to even take the helmets off if we're in public. So I'm hoping that they'll let me, even though this won't be officially approved yet, that they'll let me wear this one, because this one's a whole lot more comfortable. The clone helmets smush my nose, and this one, my 501st one, really smushes it. So if I have to wear it for 45 minutes, an hour straight, it's gonna fucking hurt. So I'm hoping that I can get away with just wearing this one instead, because it's a lot lighter and a lot easier on the noggin. So yeah, that's that. All right, guys, that is really kind of all I wanted to do, is get on here and show you all this. Full movement. You can do jumping jacks in this thing. It's really not bad, except for the bending over part. I can't bend over. And I actually dropped my stylus, so now I'm gonna have to take my gloves off to close this whole thing out. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell, guys. That's how the clone armor comes together. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get some footage or something from this weekend that I'll be able to share with all of y'all. Again, official Lucasfilm event, so I'm not sure what I'll be able to do video-wise, but hopefully somebody will get some pictures and cut together something that'll give you guys what the experience is like. So I could share that with y'all. So let me take off some of this armor and kind of give you guys an idea of how this all goes together for those of you that have not seen it before. So the gauntlets here, these slide right on. Yeah, I'm psyched too. These slide right on, both sides. Nothing that holds them up. The gloves, these are Nomex flight gloves. Pilots wear these. You can get these on Amazon, and that's hand plate is simply Velcroed on there. Velcro. A lot of Velcro in the world of cosplay. Get used to it. Velcro, it does the body good. Elbows and knees are really identical. They're held on with a strip of elastic in my case. I just put elastic in there. This is the part that snaps more than anything else on here, so I've always got to have, probably every 5 or 10 times I put it on, I'll lose a knee or I'll lose a elbow, and I'll have to re-super glue it. There's probably a better way to do this, but I don't care. I don't care. The shoulders. These are clipped on with a clip that I have attached to my neck seal. The bicep is attached to the shoulder. So that, just basically sits on like that, holds it all up. Okay. It doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't go anywhere. And I can get this whole thing on by myself, except for this shoulder. I can get this shoulder off. For some damn reason, I just can never get it on by myself. Same thing. So this is where my armor differs. Well, here, let me take the belt off real quick. This belt is actually heavier than the rest of the armor combined. This is urethane rubber. painted with a Flex Seal paint. That's the only thing I could get to stick to it. And then that's just PVC pipe, you know, with a 3D printed ends and a 3D printed, you know, mold on it, that I bolted onto the belt. So this belt is heavier than the rest of the armor itself. The armor is ABS plastic, very, very light, and surprisingly, you know, bendy for it. It's much more pliable than a 3D print. But yeah, this heavier than the rest of the armor combined. So where my armor differs than the way most people build it is my armor is all one piece here on the chest and back and one piece on the abs. Most people have this little box here, which I usually don't even put in there. I just put it in there for submission photos. This box usually covers a seam that's there, and then there's a seam on the side of each piece of armor where you can typically open it up. I just decided to skip that because I thought it looked better with just slipping it on over top. I was able to slip this on over top. And then the abs are all one piece. I don't need that, you know, back slit to get them on. It just makes it a little harder to put the whole thing on. So that just slides on and off. Very simple. It's one piece. Next to come off is the cod piece. And of course this is also Velcroed. Velcro pieces here and on the sides, as well as snaps on either side that snap onto the butt. And that's all held up by elastic. So the hardest part about the clone armor is really this, the leg pieces, getting on the shins and the shin spoons. So let me tilt this down so you guys can get a good view of this. I'll take this all off and then I'll kind of show it to you. All right, so there's a shoe here. Comes way off like that, which is wonderful to get that on underneath. And then it comes around like that. And that's your clone boot. Clone boot. Knee, like I said, is similar to the elbow. It's just a strip of elastic in there. And then this is the shin and the shin spoon. This was the hardest part to really make. The biggest problem I had, most people have. And it's, you basically create a two-piece that looks like a one-piece so you can get your foot through there. And it clamps into clamps. So I've got one there, and one here. You slide these in, clip it into the clamps, and it locks into place. And that looks like one piece. There you go. And then this piece is simply the same as the rest, is clipped on with a clip. So, back clip. Back clip right there. Yeah, the other leg is exactly the same, and again, this part, the button and the ab here, they just, you know, they just slide on. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. All right, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. My shoulder strap keeps falling down. It's my bra strap. My clone bra strap keeps falling over. I hope you enjoyed this. If so, give me a like, give me a follow, or subscribe, or whatever. I don't even know where we're at anymore. Thanks much, guys. I am Darth Rage. Take it easy, Grogu. I'll see you the next time. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it.